YouTube? Hey man, if you're new to the channel, man, go ahead and subscribe, man. Like this video. And if you already subscribed to the channel, man, I hope y'all having a blessed day. And share this video, man. Share this to your mama, your dad, your grandma, man, your pastor. I don't know, man. Share it to everybody, man. Go crazy with the video. Anyway, without further ado, I'm going to jump into the video. So, man, you feel me? I ain't the best Christian and all that. Like I might not be, like, I cuss, you know what I'm saying? I get mad, I be cussing. I try not to cuss on purpose, but I be cussing and I get mad. People make me mad, I'm turned. Like, some days I wake up, bro, I'm turned, like, I'm thugging. Like, not literally thugging, but you know what I'm saying? Like, anybody want it, they can get it at that point. Like, sometimes people just make me mad. And of course, I'm a human, so sometimes I just turn up on them or something like that. I ain't saying I'm beating people up, but y'all know what I'm talking about, man. You just snap on them, you snapping. So I was reading my Bible the other day, right? And I was reading Matthews, and I think in there it said something about if you ask, you shall receive, or something like that. I don't know. I just thought about this story time, man. Like, it really came to me. Like, I really had to have faith in God, like, during this time or whatever like that. I asked for it and I received it, basically. I'm gonna just go ahead and start how all this stuff happened, right? So I always struggled through school. I got kept back my first grade year. I get picked on about it and all that. And I ended up leaving the school that I went to for like all these years, and I switched schools in my 5th grade year. And I had this lady, her name was Miss Ferguson, bro. She was black. And I always referred to her as a bear because she was like really big, like, and she was from New York, and she was just aggressive. But she would always be mean to me for no reason. She never had a reason, because I'm a quiet person. Like, I can come off as shy, but if you talk to me, I'll talk to you. But back then I was shy. Like, I was not talking. Like, it's people who never heard me say a word. That's how quiet I am. Like, most of the time I just don't mess with people because I know how they really is. So I just try to stay away from them. But yeah, man, I was quiet and whatever. But yeah, man, she ended up, I was in class one day, and bro, for some reason, I was fresh, you know what I'm saying? Like, I always been a good dresser. Like, I always knew how to dress. My dad knew how to dress. My mom, you know, she know how to dress. So, like, I get that from them. So I want to look good regardless. Like, but I look good to just go to the gas station. Like, I literally get dressed up to go to the gas station. As you can see, I'm dressed up right now. I got custom pants on and all that. Like, I just like to dress. That's just something that I do. Like, I don't know, man. It's just in me. It's in my blood. So yeah, man, she was hating on me for that. She was like, "You gonna look good and all this, but you fail in the class." I don't even know, bro. I don't even know if I fell in the class. I think I had a 70 something. I don't even know, but Shawty just didn't like me, and she was just like, basically, I wasn't gonna graduate high school, so that always stuck with me all these years. So I get to high school or whatever, and you already know, like, I'm in a big league. It's time to ball, you know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta graduate, basically. Like, I can't go out sad. I have to graduate. And especially, like, that's in the back of my mind. I'm like, bro, I'm finna go crazy. 9th grade year, I failed social studies. Now, I didn't really understand the little credit thing, and if you don't take it in summer school, you gotta take it during the year. But I know I wasn't trying to take it during the year. Past my 9th grade year, I go to my 10th grade year. Now, I didn't have enough credits to go to the 11th grade, so the only way that I would be able to go to the 11th grade is if I passed the social studies class that I never took again. I didn't take it during the year or in the summer. And then I failed geometry. So I had to take both of these classes. Now, I already know I'm finna pass social studies because that was probably my fault that I failed. Like, I just wasn't putting no effort into it. Go to summer school. Now, like I said, the only way I could go to the 11th grade is if I passed these classes. So I failed the math class all throughout the summer school, bro. Which is stupid because it's like, all right, I'm going to summer school to learn it even more faster than what I was learning in 10th grade, right? And you think I'm going to still get it. Like, come on, bro. Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me. Like, it's just stupid. I end up failing it. Where I didn't fail it, where I was, they give you a report card or whatever like that, like for these little weeks, and I was failing. And the only way I could pass that class is if I pass this end of course test, just like in regular school. So I get to the end of course test, and the way I know I passed, first off, I went to the office. They told me I had a 70. Everybody in the class passed, right? Everybody, literally. I know everybody that was in the class. They all passed this class, right? So they tell me I passed. I go on to the next grade. I passed both the classes. 11th grade year, I had to take math in summer school, but that was just it. And I passed that class, but I'm going to the 12th grade this next year, and it's the summertime. We trying to make sure my class is good and everything. I got these credits to graduate, and my counselor is telling me that I won't be going to the 12th grade. And I'm like, my heart, boom, like, what? I can't go to the 12th grade. I passed all my classes. What are you talking about? So it get to a point where she like telling her the reason I can't go is because I didn't pass geometry. So, me, I'm like, how? The only way, it didn't even make any sense. Like, the way, I don't know, bro. Like, y'all just don't understand. Like, how is that even possible? Everybody else passed, but I was just the one person that they just picked. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of like they gave me something and they took it back from me. And like, that really hurt me, bro. Like, y'all don't understand. That bothered me the whole year. Because it was like, I can't tell nobody that I didn't pass, I'm not going to the next grade, because they ain't going to understand it. They just going to think that I'm stupid. And I just felt like my situation was different from everybody else, because it was other people who, they wasn't going to the 12th grade. So this is how they was going to do it, right? If I passed all my classes, which I would be taking geometry that year, because I didn't have any other classes that I needed to take. I needed to take that class, and I think I had a free class. I don't know, but I know I was going to be taking geometry. So if I passed these classes for the 2 quarters or whatever like that, the first report card and the second report card, in January they would put me in the 12th grade homeroom, right? And it would show up as 12th grade on my report card. Now, I failed it the whole year. But I was in 12th grade. I didn't even know I was in 12th grade, bro. Like, that's crazy. Like, I missed a lot of stuff because of this situation. Like, I didn't go to the 12th grade meetings. I was not knowing. Like, I didn't go to none of this. People would be like, bro, you going at, bro? And I'm like, bro, I'm finna go drop my stuff off at the class, knowing I'm not even finna be in there. Even though I didn't even know I was a 12th grader, though. But still, like, I thought I was still in 11th grade, so I wouldn't even go to none of the meetings because I'm like, bro, I'm not a 12th grader. I'm missing stuff. I'm not telling people. Like, nobody knew that I wasn't in the 12th grade. I don't even think my dad, like, nobody knew. And everybody depending on me to graduate because I'm the first out of my brothers and my dad to graduate. So, don't nobody know this. Like, I'm just keeping it inside. My mama know, my grandma know, and I'm just trying to graduate, bro. And I'm feeling this whole year, bro. I lost my car. Like, it was tripping. I ain't have it. I lost it in October, bro. I didn't get my car back till like March, bro. Like, I was going through it that year. Like, I really went through it. But throughout this whole year, I never said I was gonna fail. I always said I'm gonna pass. I don't know how I'm gonna pass, but I'm gonna pass. And I always had faith in God. Like, I kept faith in Him, and I always prayed, right? Like, I'm telling you, bro, I used to be saying this every day, I'm gonna pass. And it got to a point where I'm telling myself I'm gonna pass, but I'm believing it. Like, I don't know how it's gonna happen. And see, that's how you gotta be. Like, you gotta actually believe. You can't just say something and don't believe it, because it's not gonna come true. Like, you don't even believe it yourself. So, yeah, man, get to the end of the year or whatever like that. Like I said, I done failed the whole year. So my only way to pass this class and graduate, I gotta pass the end of the course test. Now, I'm passing every other class, bro. Like, I'm like B's, like, it ain't nothing to me. Like, I'm passing every other class, so I'm not even tripping. But it's just this one class. Like, I need to pass this class. Like, if I don't pass it, I gotta take a class in summer school, or I gotta take one class the whole school year. Like, that's stupid. So, man, it get to the test, you feel me? And I end up failing the test or whatever. And you know what I'm saying? Like, when she told me, I was like, dang, bro, I let everybody down. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do, because everybody thinking they finna come to my graduation. Like, they think I'm finna graduate. My counselor called my mom. Like, I ain't even talked to my mom, I don't think. Now, I did talk to her. And I just told her, like, I ain't passing. She just like, well, you gotta go to summer school. At least it's just that one class, just trying to make me feel better. And I get off the phone with her. She said somebody from the school was calling. And it was my counselor. And she was just like, tell him to do this and that. Like, tell him to do the makeup work. And she was gonna try to talk to her and tell her to write a letter or something, like tell me to write a letter, right? So I write the letter, I did my makeup work, and she passed me, bro. You don't understand how good that felt. Like all this stuff I went through this whole year, you feel me? I ended up passing. And I just feel like that was God, bro, because like my situation was way different. I feel like it was to kind of teach me something in a way. And I just feel like that was just unbelievable. Like, how did that happen? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because they was just like, basically, if you don't pass, like, that's it. But then again, I don't know, but there's no other way you can really explain that to me. Like it had to be God, honestly, because I know it's people who really did fail. Like, they didn't graduate with us, but I was that person, you know what I'm saying? I always kept faith in God. And I graduated, as you can see, you know what I'm saying? I'm out of school. But anyway, man, that's the end of this video. Like this video, subscribe, man, and just make sure you keep faith in God and believe what you're praying for. Don't be praying for something that you don't believe in, basically. But yeah, man.